I can imagine it being extremely hard for many other similar company with a similar level of effort and investment in this area to keep doing this. It requires like actually really the vision and belief, um, courage, uh, keep spending millions of dollars. Also, it requires the size of the company to be big enough, right? I think there's a really in a sector where, like, say, I don't know the exact, I can't really tell the exact number, but something like 100 B level dollar size of the company, right? Something like, say, Netflix, like Adobe, like Spotify, yeah, and like Genentech, Roche. That's, I think, where it's possible to keep those this effort. Still, I think it requires other things as well, not only just size of the company, but also the tech leadership and AI leadership, who is competent with this potentially. It might be just learning experience. After 3 years, like we are like, oh wow, it's absolutely not possible to beat GPT-8. So we will now sunset, but we learned a lot. That takes, to say there's something, and to be also okay with the potentially, hopefully with low probabilities, but with the potentially that feature as well. It requires strong belief about the learning, I think, rather than the model or the service itself. That is really important to understand what's going on for everyone in the team, in the company. Um, I think otherwise it's really hard to justify this effort internally. Um, yeah, in our case, the precision design um, that I'm wearing the t-shirt. So this is like the team name, but also like the company name that was acquired 3.5 years ago. Was founded by brilliant researchers in the industry, including the NYU professor Keunwoo Choi and Rich Bono, and then the PhD graduate Vlad. Um, and Kyunghyun is I think this is one of the smartest people that I ever met, and like also like proven uh, language model and ML researcher. Um, and without his confidence about this learning, I guess it's very unlikely that we have done this. Those experience and the reputation and the confidence about this effort, combined with the Genentech being such a like a research and knowledge endeavoring company, as a successful biomedical companies, like publication, learning, experimenting, like matters a lot to the company, and that is why we could do it. But I can really easily imagine somewhere in the like board meeting, somewhere like people are discussing why do you have to do this exactly? Not only in our company, but just in general, where people are using some hundreds of GPUs, H100s being used, like, and easily spending more than $1 million just for the resource for to get some checkpoints and process the data. Um, yeah, I don't think a lot of people can actually do it. I heard some big companies in the similar size who are kind of starting the effort. I guess that already tells they are sort of late. I don't think they are too late, but they're sort of late. Um, because they're just starting, and that means they need to acquire people, which will be challenging because they are new, so they have to convince the people about with the problems, but they will not be able to convince the people, the new people, to join with the technical leadership in terms of LLM. So they really need to have some other edges to hire the team members for this thing, starting with the leader of the team, which is also very hard to hire. So yeah, I think that's like the hidden factor on this industry. Like if you have the courage, if you have the end of really reason, so strongly believe that you are ready to try to convince other people to the like CEO level about this thing. Otherwise, it's just hard to sustain.